Hello and welcome back to what could be the final episode of Season 2 of the Lincoln Loco 3. Today we've got 3 games to play, win them all, and we win the league with automatic promotion. But I assume that some major things are going to happen at some point in today's episode, which could throw everything off course completely. So a very big episode today, very excited for this one. If you could all drop a like on the video for me, we would massively appreciate that. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you are new around here as we try and push to 20,000 by the end of the year. I think first of all, we're going to go through the results since you were last here, but then we'll put it into some more context for you shortly as well. We played 2 games and we had a 5-3 loss to Malaga B. A bit of an annoying game, that one, I must say, for the most part. If we look at the match stats of this one, we were the better side. But as you can see, it's another game where basically we've just not really done very well defensively. So that's something we need to think about for next season, because there have been a few games this season where only a few shots on target and most of them go in the back of a net against us. So obviously, you know, we've got Chino in goal, who's not probably quite up to this level. He's our Gibraltar keeper, who was there last season for us. He's really, really good. But for a lot of this season, when he has been playing since the injury to our normal goalkeeper, he's, I don't know, some games he just has a bit of a mare. Luckily, he didn't have a mare when we took on Granada B. We won 2-1 there, which is fantastic stuff. We were 1-0 down, actually, for most of the game until Raul Jr. scored 2 goals late on in that game to ensure the 3 points, which was fantastic. But to put those results into a bit more context, I've got the results of everything that's gone on. So when you guys were last here, we had international break. We missed the game because loads of our players who play for Gibraltar went on international break. So everyone else played their fixtures, and this was the state of affairs. Just after we finished yesterday's episode, we had this message come through saying that the title race hot's up and 7 teams are capable of winning the title at that point. So as you can see, just a quick reminder of where we were last episode. We were in 2nd place on 55 points, as were Merida and JN, both on 55 points. We had a game in hand which we haven't yet played. Our game in hand comes up today, which is going to be very exciting. But it's tight. It was ridiculously tight at the end of last episode. When we eventually got round to playing the Malaga game, as you can see, we lost 5-3 to Malaga in the early kickoff. Jaén and Merida were the teams we're looking out for. Jaén drew, so they went 1 point ahead of us, and Merida also drew, so they went 1 point ahead of us. But that's all right, because we've still got that game in hand. Heading into the other game week since you guys were last here, as you can see, we moved to top of the table following our win over Granada, because number 1, Merida drew a game to the team in 17th place in the division, who we have to play at some point today, which is going to be very difficult. I assume that they'll probably put up a good fight and we might end up drawing to them as well, just as Merida did. But luckily for us, El Ejido managed to beat Jaén away from home 2-0. Really big result for us there. So we have a game in hand on Merida and Jaén and Linares, by the way, who've really caught up with us a little bit. They're on 55 points. El Ejido on 54 points as well. If we win our game in hand, we will be 4 points clear of 2nd place with 2 games to go. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully you can sort of understand the context behind everything and where we are on the table. We're top of the table by a single point. We've got a game in hand on the teams behind us. Really, it is our league to win at the moment, but we do bottle things quite frequently. So we'll see how it goes. Speaking of bottling things, a team meeting is coming up to offer some words of encouragement, because this game is crucial to our ongoing title battle. So let's have a chat with them. At the start of the season, we didn't mention anything about the title, so I think it's probably best to ease the expectations on the players. Now, this one over here says basically don't pay attention to anything. It's just another match as far as we're concerned. If I turn my body and go off screen a little bit, you can see that this one here underneath me, if I can find my mouse, basically says win, lose or draw, it doesn't matter. It doesn't just decide the outcome of the title for us. We'll still be top of the table no matter what happens. So I think that's probably the best one to say. And it looks like it's gone down pretty well with the players. That's the attitude we all have to take. We weren't expected to be in this position, so anything from this point onwards has to be considered a bonus. So at least the players are at ease, which is nice. I'm so surprised. Usually I absolutely tank these team meetings, but we've done well this time around. I'm pleased with that. As you can see, today's first game is against Atletico Mancha Real, who are bottom of the table and already relegated, I believe. In fact, all the teams have been relegated, but they're on 14 points. They've had 2 wins all season. Buzzing for them to make it 3 wins right now. So this is the lineup that we're going to go for today's game. Obviously, Chino stays in goal. Anthony Ward is just about fit to play, but I'd rather just keep Chino in goal because he is Matt Sharp. Yes, he did concede 5 goals to Malaga B, but I'd rather have a Matt Sharp keeper to finish off the season with. So he'll stay in goal for the rest of this season. Brito, Lopez, Dobrievic and Wiseman make up that back line. Yaya, who has got a slight knock, is going to start in that CDM position today. Obviously, Shittigel and Cipollina start alongside them in the middle of the park. Randy Schneider in that attacking midfield position with Taylor Crosdale as that pressing forward and Raul Jr. up to 10 goals this season for the youngster now, which is absolutely phenomenal given how few games he's played to get those goals. 14 goals, or 14 appearances, sorry, 8 goals in the league, 10 in 16 overall in all competitions. So he's got a great return. Obviously, Kike just coming back from his injury as well. Probably could play a couple more games this season, but I think, again, match sharpness and obviously goals scoring for Raul at the moment. Let's just keep him in the team. Let's keep him scoring goals. It should be okay. So, kickoff is upon us here today, and basically, whatever happens, it's okay because we will still be on top of the table, whatever happens from today's fixture. Obviously, winning things would make it an awful lot easier for us to actually go on to win the title, but we don't want to take anything for granted. We just have to play our usual football and kind of see what happens as Raul slots one in to the bottom corner. He has just been phenomenal since Kike got injured, and he's just been scoring goals, and that's his 11th of this season. He's only, 16, 17 years old. He's got a very bright future ahead of him as Randy Schneider just slots that. Suspicions of offside there, maybe, but it's not been given, obviously, so we'll take that. And as you can see, now the table is updated. 4 points clear of Merida at the very top. In the meantime, Randy Schneider hoofs the ball forward to Raul, looking for his second goal of the game, which he gets. Inside of 20 minutes, we are 2-0 up. Okay, we're sitting pretty right now. So if we assume that we're going to go on to capitalise on this now and actually fulfil the 3 points that we should be getting from today's game so far, the 2 remaining games we've got are Jaén in 3rd right now. That's going to be a very tough game, and I would not be surprised if they beat us. I think they are generally a better team than us. So if they end up beating us, then it's kind of probably what's deserved, I would say, because I think they are the better team, as I say. Following that, we play the team who are 17th in the table. Obviously, should be a routine win, but they are going to be fighting for a bit of dignity towards the end of this season. So if we end up losing to them, it wouldn't surprise me either. Basically, I'm just massively trying to downplay expectations because I'm not expecting this to. I'm just nervous. All right, we've been in this position a couple of times in various different divisions and saves across the history of the YouTube channel, and we have bottled things in the past. In a similar sort of vein, we have also taken advantage of teams bottling things. In the Gateshead save on stream, for example, Boston were top of the table until the 93rd minute of the final day of the season when they conceded, and then we went ahead of them on the 93rd minute of the final day of the season, which was absolutely mental. If you've not seen that, there is a video about that on the YouTube channel, which I'll probably put on top of the screen right now. Yaya on the ball for us, though, putting it forward to Raul Jr., who gets his hat-trick today. What a fantastic day for Raul. 5 goals in his previous 2 games as well. He is the man in form. So Kike probably not going to get a game for the rest of the season, I must say. Maybe we'll swap him with Taylor Crosdale. In fact, we might do that now. Let's bring him on for Taylor Crosdale, just to get a bit of match sharpness into him in case we need him for the rest of the season. But with 20 minutes to go, 3-0 up in this game, I've got to say the 3 points are ours. Unless, of course, they score goals like that, which has just happened. They look to come forwards as they get the ball into the area. It's cleared by Brito, but only as far as a green player. Oh, you hate to see it. No, let's not do this, Tom. It's disallowed. It's fine. It's okay. See, seeing us concede 2 goals like that, yes, well, and didn't count, makes me very nervous. Oh, dearie me. So, 4 points clear at the top now, which is very good. And actually, if we beat Jaén, we win the league title, which is pretty exciting, actually. In the meantime, Real Madrid have just beaten Atletico Madrid in the Copa del Rey final with Sergio Aguero scoring the goal in extra time there. Pretty mad, that one. Going on a free transfer as well. What were Man City doing? Although I'm very confused by Man City being in the Netherlands. What's that about? Oh, Jesus Christ. I've accidentally put in some wrong edited data. Oh, my God. I am such an idiot. When making this save file, basically, Josh, the wonderful man who likes to make some databases, he sent me across a few, and obviously when you put them initially into the game, it automatically enables them in the game. I've not unticked it, basically. So this is shit. Oh my God. So this means at least Chelsea, Liverpool and Man City are playing in the Eredivisie. Oh, for goodness sake. I'll be honest with you, we can't do anything about this now. We genuinely can't. Can't do anything about this. To be fair, it's a good job. It doesn't really matter because we're not managing in England. We're not managing in the Netherlands. The only thing this may become an issue with is when we get to the Champions League. And so because the top 6 of the Premier League, or the traditional top 6 of the Premier League, are now missing, Wolves won the last Premier League title and Southampton are fighting against Leeds for the title right now, with Ajax down in 16th, final being... Okay, this is not ideal. As far as I'm aware, this does not affect the La Liga in any way. It doesn't affect Spanish football in any way. So it's fine. It's just when we come to the Champions League, we might be playing against Wolves and not Man City. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, that is a huge mistake on my part. But it's also a big mistake from Football Manager for automatically enabling editor data when you download... Oh, for goodness sake. I guess it means I don't have to do an experiment video, though, do I? On putting Eredivisie clubs in the Premier League and Premier League clubs in the Eredivisie. We've seen what happens now, haven't we? It's... All I can do is apologise, basically. That's not an ideal scenario or situation. But damage limitation, it shouldn't affect anything to do with Spanish... Oh dear me. But that does explain why Sergio Aguero decided to leave Man City on a free transfer to go to Spain, because obviously the La Liga is much more of an attractive league to play in than the Eredivisie. When you're creating a new save file with lots of different editor data in there, make sure you check which ones are ticked and which ones aren't ticked, because as you can see, disaster can happen. But now that's all out the way, let's go and take on Real Jaén, who are currently 4th on the table. They've just dropped down behind Linares. Linares have played early on today. They've won their game. They are now 3 points behind us, but we've got a game in hand. So if we win that, we go 6 points clear of them. And obviously, we were already 4 points clear of Merida. Merida are playing Malaga. So even if Merida win, and basically if we win this game against Jaén, we've won the league title, which is phenomenal. For me, I don't want to change the lineup. That played very well last game, so very happy to keep it as it is. And the penultimate game of the season kicks off right now. Okay, this is a little scary actually, because although the pre-season preview had us in 7th place in the table, I don't know. I'm struggling to... I don't think we should be top of the table, but when we looked at the pre-season preview last episode, the odds were so tight. Every team in this division, as you can see by how bloody close the table is, like the top teams in this division, there's like 12 top teams in this division, basically. Anyone could win it. I think it's just so close with all the players and things like that. Jaén are coming forward, though, with the first highlights of the game and have scored the first highlights of the game in the 37th minute. Shows how much of a cagey game it is. It's a good cross, to be fair. I mean, I don't know what Dobrevic's doing there. Dobrevic should be winning that header all day, every day by just sticking closer to his man, which is a bit unfortunate, I must say. And so all of a sudden, as we approach half-time and are at half-time, at home as well, if we win the league table at home today, imagine lifting the trophy in front of our fans. That would be amazing. I'm going to throw a water bottle and say I'm far from pleased from what I've just seen. I try and reserve the water bottle throws for big moments such as this, where we need to get a win as Crosdale... Come on, get a goal. You love to see... I was about to try and press the horn button there on my stream deck, thinking I was on the stream, because I'm so used to saying Crossdale and pressing the horn button when he scores goals, but the horn button's not there because it's not on the stream setting, so I was going to just press nothing. But Crossdale has levelled things up for us, which is absolutely fantastic. What does this mean for the league? In fact, as it stands right now, drawing this game with Jaén, we would win the league table. Merida, are they losing? Merida are drawing. Okay, Merida are drawing. Drawing this game means we're 4 points clear of Linares with only one game to go. So, as results stand right now, we are winning the league table, which is mental. And we're going to get promoted. I can't believe we've done this in this first season. Jaén put a ball in the middle, which is hit the crossbar. Oh, okay. Let's not get too confident out here, Tom. Let's just calm down. Another free kick for Jaén. Matto is going to shoot and he's going to put it in the back. Jeez. How's that gone in? Chino, what are you playing at? I want to see this again. This should never go in the back of the net. Oh, Chino literally pushes that into the back of the net himself. Andre Shitty Gel, have you fixed this? How much money are you getting paid, Andre? There's 10 minutes to go in this game, lad. 10 minutes to go. You better sort this out. 5 minutes to go. I can't believe this. We need to go to very attacking. We need to shout, fire up. We were about to win the league title. And then Chino is never going to play for us ever again. Never going to play for us ever again. Unacceptable. In fact, it's not unacceptable. Everyone on outfield did exactly what they needed to do. Exactly what they needed to do. Let me find the best angle for this. Let's slow the replay right down. I want to see behind the goal. All right, behind the goal might be a good angle to see this from. Watch Chino. Oh, you hate to see it. Oh, it's agonising. It's horrible. His contract expires at the end of the season. Chino, I'm sorry, lad. I don't even care. He's set for release. He's going. No contract for you. You've had a great career, a long career, and beautiful facial hair. But I'll be honest with you, lad. You've ruined it at the end here, haven't you? You know, you've ruined it. Should have known he'd pull something like this when he concedes 7 goals in 4 games in the Gibraltar League. By the way, Lincoln Red Imps are 5th in it. Oh, we saw them 3rd last episode, and they're bottling Europa League football. Well, I guess it all goes down to the final day of the season, then, doesn't it? Where we play a team in 17th place in the table. Oh, I can already see the headlines. So, the lineup then for the final game of the season. Obviously, Chino's coming off. We don't want you here. Anthony Ward, despite no match sharpness. We need you to keep a clean sheet today, please, lad. That's all we need you to do. Other than that, do I want to change anything? Do I want to bring Kike back on for Raul? Let's give it a go. Let's see, because Kike is the best striker by a long shot. He is the best. So let's give him the go out there. See what he can do. They're the only 2 changes that we have made. And so for the final time this season, kickoff is upon us. Amazingly. Let's get back to the sideline view, not behind the goal. Sideline match replay is on pretty quick. Schneider into the middle. Shitty Gel nods it onto Crosdale, and Crosdale gets a crucial opening goal for us. Was there suspicions of offside in there? What's the linesman doing? Nothing. Okay, it's fine. Schneider into the middle then. Shitty Gel nods it on. It's Crosdale who then actually puts it in the back of the net. So well done, Crosdale, for that one. Okay, 1-0 up. Keep it like this, and we've won the league title. Shitty Gel on the ball for us once again into Michael Cipollina as Yaya back into Schneider. Cipollina through forward to Martel Taylor Crosdale, who gets his 2nd goal of the game. It's taken him a long time to start scoring goals, I should say. But he's finally up to 9 for the season. Now, if he gets a hat-trick today, that's 10 for the season. That would be a very, very good return, to be fair, for basically only scoring for the second half of the season. So as it stands, we are looking very good right now on top of the table. Keep the result like this and we're going to win. In the meantime, El Ejido have got themselves into 2nd in the table somehow. Who are they playing? It's behind my head. You can't really see this. What I should probably do is maybe move latest scores there so you can actually see that. I've kind of forgotten that my head and body sort of blocks off latest scores. But as we can see, Merida are winning. Despite that, they are still not in the promotion playoff places. So Merida have had a real fall from grace. What are JN doing? They're drawing. If Almeria B beat JN, then Merida will go into the promotion playoff places. And El Ejido are winning. So as it stands right now, El Ejido are the biggest winners. Well, not quite the biggest. I suppose we are, aren't we? Because we're going to get automatic promotion. Avoiding the playoffs is crucial because I think there's only 4 places available in the division above us, which doesn't quite make sense because we're going up, aren't we? And there's 5 divisions getting promoted. I'll tell you what, I don't really know how it works, but Andre Shittigel, what a time to get your first goal of the season. Absolutely sublime. Unless 6 teams get relegated from a division above us, and then there's 5 groups at this level, so it's the group, the winner of each group from this division or this tier gets promoted. I'll be honest with you, I really don't have a clue. But that would then mean that 10 teams go into a playoff system where only 1 can win, which seems very harsh. But at 3-0 up before half-time, I can't see a situation where we're not going to win. I mean, that's a superb goal. I'll be honest with you, I wasn't talking then because I completely forgot the name of the team that were playing today. And I was about to start saying the yellow team, but then I thought that might just sound really weird. And I thought, well, the highlight's going to finish in a minute anyway. They're not going to score a goal. And as you can see, the yellow team, whoever they're called, they have just scored a goal. Tajar. I think it's Tajar. I can't pronounce the first part of their name, but it is Tajar, I believe. Don't quote me on it, though, because I'm probably saying it all wrong. We're going to bring it out from the back, though, as Lopez up forwards towards no one. Please, let's not concede more goals, all right? Suddenly, maybe I'm jinxing things by being too confident and cocky about this. A shitty gel into Cipollina, into Kike. Okay, oh, it's disallowed. Oh, it's disallowed. It's not good. Wiseman on the ball for us in the 60th minute. Forward to Taylor Crosdale, who's not been able to win the ball. And Tajar put the ball forward. Yaya collects it. Dobrievic clears it. But again, Tajar win the ball back. Remember, this is the team in 17th in the table. Already relegated. Already relegated. Anthony Ward, thank you for making that save. Corner comes in to the middle, though. Let's clear it, Dobrievic. He does clear it. The lovely 6'8" beautiful man clears that ball. Oh, boys, let's just finish the highlight. Okay, oh, God, it's not over yet. There's still more to go. Just quickly get to the end of the game, please. Dobrievic hoofs one forward to Crosdale, who wins it in the end. Kike using a bit of pace and skill and guile to just play the ball backwards in the end. That's not obviously ideal for us as we look to try and score more goals. So just secure the win as Crosdale gets his hat-trick and his 10th of the season. What a way to cap off this season for him in style as well. 10 goals this season for him is actually a very good outcome in the end, given that he didn't start scoring until at least the new year, I don't think. So, well done, Taylor Crosdale. You've finally started scoring. Well, this is very unexpected. I did not expect us to be fighting for the top 3 this season, let alone actually going on to win the whole thing by 2 clear points. This is ridiculous. I'm very surprised by this, but also part of me isn't surprised given that Lopez does things like that. Oh, God. Let's not... 5 minutes. We have conceded more goals than 3 goals in 5 minutes before. So let's... Oh, dear me. Let's just see the game out before we talk about getting promoted. I mean, I still think there could be time to jinx it as Shitty Joe puts that wide of the mark. Let's just get the game over with, please. Another highlight. Just finish it off. We don't need more highlights. I don't need this. Crosdale can't get on the end of the ball, but Wiseman does. Into Michael Cipollina, into Wiseman. Wiseman to Cipollina, who shoots, misses. What's the point of that highlight? Just finish the game. I just want to see us lift the league trophy. Please. Please. Just get me there as Schneider. Can he find the ball forward to Kike? No, because he's offside. Schneider takes it on himself and puts the ball into Kike finally, who misses. Just finish the game. I just want to get there. I just want to see us lift a trophy. It's happened. Bloody hell, I can't believe this. This is madness. I was not expecting this. But we've gone to win the league title. And we're getting promoted after our first season in Spain. This is something special. Really something special. Look at this. Trophy lifted up in the air. Dancing around. All the confetti. All the pyrotechnics in the background. Amazing stuff. It's a shame we had to win it here. We couldn't win it last game at our home ground. And obviously no one's here to see us lift the trophy either. The stands are literally empty. Like no one's here. But you know what? It doesn't matter. We've somehow won this league title. Jaén and El Ejido make up the remainder of those playoff places. Very unfortunate for Merida, who I think were in the top 3 for a vast majority of this season. So I do feel bad for them. So Jaén and El Ejido are in the playoff places. Now I want to know how the playoff kind of works. Because we're in Group 4. There's a Group 5 as well. That's a Group 3. Is there a Group 5? There's a Group 5. So there's 5 groups at this tier. 5 teams have been promoted. But if we go to the Spanish Second Division Pro B and the Spanish Second Division Pro A, only 4 teams have been relegated. I did think it was only... I'm very confused by this. Literally only 2 relegated. So does this league just keep getting bigger? I don't really know what's going on, to be honest with you. We've got no more fixtures to play. That's all fine. Nothing else for us. Oh, God, there is more. There literally is more. We're not promoted yet. We've won the league title, but we've not actually got promoted yet. Oh, my... So how on earth does this work? Champions Playoff semi-final. Right. So every team is here. Oh, my God. And then it just goes down to the... So that's only 4 teams do get relegated, but only 4 teams do get... Oh my goodness gracious me. I am actually in shock. I had no idea this was the thing. I thought if you just won the league, you got promoted, and the teams in the playoffs would just fight out for that one promotion spot. No. Oh my... This is not what I signed up for. This is not what I signed up for. This is so difficult to get promoted. And it's a 2-legged affair as well against Real Sporting B, who came second in their group. So it's not like we've been given much... Oh, well, In that case, tomorrow could be a very, very long episode. Because 8 teams are getting knocked out, aren't they, obviously? And then those 8 winners go through to the final, and then the winners of those 4. Okay, then. Well, tomorrow, potentially, I'm going to assume 4 games to play. I don't know if the final's over 2 legs. Spain love 2 legs over things, so I presume it will be a 2-legged final as well. So maybe 4 games coming up tomorrow. This has thrown me off. I'll be honest with you. This has massively thrown me off. What's the point in winning the league title? There's no point. Oh, Spain, sort yourselves out. Well, in that case, I will not be preparing for transfers tomorrow. I'll be preparing for this. So, good luck. I don't know if I'm saying good luck to you. Good luck to me. I'm honestly, I'm rattled. My bottle's gone. My head's lost. It's completely gone. Head is just completely gone. I don't know. It just is. Oh my god. So I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Drop a like on the video, please, because I'm going to need it. And obviously subscribe if you're new around here. Oh my goodness gracious me. Have a good one. Goodbye.